Never before in our history has technical progress developed so quickly and dramatically as in the last 200 years. Our society has never been as mobile as it is today. Mobility is part of our life. So that we can continue to be flexible in the future, we must meaningfully develop what we have already begun. Design is the starting point. Good design is more than just pretty packaging for impressive technology. The designer absorbs a variety of influences from his environment, which he then processes and transforms them into new forms. Enabling this form to take shape is a long process. An intensive period of research, development and planning is required before 7,300 tons of force is used to change steel into the design from the drawing board. The complete sidewall of the E-Class is produced from one piece in the 6 stations of the shaping press, which is as tall as a house. Robots have learned a lot in the last few years. They have become more precise, more reliable, and more flexible. They relieve humans of the need to perform work in situations that are too difficult or too monotonous. The body shell forms the basic structure of every Mercedes, and at the same time, the basis of our safety philosophy. The structural safety of Mercedes is legendary. It shows what can be achieved in passive safety nowadays. We transform a passenger compartment into a survival space. Welding with light. Lasers are extremely versatile. They can connect components to an accuracy of hundredths of a millimeter and make tensionless seams even over considerably long sections. Something that cannot be replaced by any other technology: the feel for beautiful things. With the care which is typical of Mercedes, the designs for each detail of the passenger compartment are individually selected from a wide range. Teamwork. A new approach is gaining acceptance. Performing a greater range of tasks makes for more variety and less monotony, taking on more responsibility together and achieving better results as a team. So that even robots can get to the right places more easily, we give them a helping hand and turn our cars upside down. Many things are done better by people than by the best robot. For this reason, for Mercedes, there is no substitute for manual work. However, where sheer force and technical precision are the main priorities, we give the job to our mechanical colleague. Precision to the nth degree. All the dimensions of the body shells are measured to an accuracy of hundredths of a millimeter. Mercedes' legendary reputation for quality depends on extremely high production accuracy. The body shells now go for a dip. Application of the base coating by cathodic immersion seals every nook and cranny of the body shell. Some of the carefully selected veneers are used here. Heat is used to shape them into steering wheel blanks. What the camera shows at high speed is, in fact, a high-precision, meticulous procedure. The pre-assembly of the dashboard. The functional exterior hides a large concentration of technology and a mass of safety features. The cockpit has an aluminium core surrounded by soft injection molded material, enabling it to deform in a defined way. If, in fact, it were only a dashboard, things would look different. Absolute cleanliness is the order of the day here. Water-based paints require absolutely clean conditions, using cleanroom technology and ostrich feathers. Water-based paints protect the body panels and are environmentally friendly. They contain 80% less solvent than conventional paints. The place for paint is on the metal, not in the air. Electrostatic painting transfers the paint to the vehicle body in the shortest possible way using high voltage. Where even the most agile of painting robots can't reach, specially trained workers can. As the vehicle bodies pass through the drying tunnel, the water evaporates at 130 degrees Celsius. A cloud of paint droplets changes into a shining coat of paint. Finally, clear varnish is used to seal the surface, both decorative and protective. Water-based paints are environmentally compatible, but technologically very demanding. Only absolute purity, extreme precision and extreme care enable the desired result to be achieved. A surface which is both long-lasting and has a brilliant shine. Of course, we check these things very carefully. A car door is not simply a way of closing off an entrance, its interior is surprisingly complex. A well-formed exterior hides a large amount of high technology, ranging from electric window lifters to infrared lock systems and side airbags. To ensure that everything is properly sealed, hydraulic plungers press the seals into the doors in a single operation. The windscreens are naturally made of safety glass. This robot inserts them into the bodywork with precise, uncanny elegance in a smooth, continuous operation. Preparation for the great coming together. The axles, drivetrain and engine are assembled for the final event. So far, so good. The finished bodywork is gently lowered onto the chassis and engine. Two become one. We have moved another step further towards going on the road. However, attention to detail is still what matters. Every inch is worked on and polished by hand, making them shine brilliantly. The beautiful exterior goes hand in hand with a safe interior. An aluminium core alleviates possible dangers. Less complex solutions may have no effect on the exterior, but it certainly has for the interior. How is the engine put into the car? In a roundabout sort of way. The central computer manages over 1,600 storage locations, and it always knows which engine is waiting for which vehicle, at what location and at what time. When the time comes, the automatic storage shelf operating unit promptly fetches just the right assembly unit that is required next. A new assembly is then immediately placed in the empty storage unit. If it makes the work easier, we also sometimes place our cars on their sides. Ergonomics is in, overhead work is out. Step by step, a body of steel evolves into a Mercedes. With proverbial German thoroughness, countless hands go to shape one single entity, hundreds of individual components forming one unit. The trademark is just as important as the carefully thought out equipment details or the personal touch. The magic word is design. Top quality materials, the skill of the craftsman and honed design ensure that every Mercedes is everything that you would want it to be. A beautiful appearance and good visibility complement each other. A car needs eyes and legs too. Function is important, but not everything by a long way. Our cars aren't like peas from a pod, even though you might have that impression. Each Mercedes has its own personality and is individually put together according to its owner's wishes. Color, design, materials. Its character is made up of a wide range of possibilities. Building cars is a job. Building a Mercedes is a challenge. Our cars reflect all the ideas, engineering and design skills that we have acquired in over 110 years of experience of the art of building cars. In our enthusiasm for technical progress, we have not forgotten our responsibility for our cars, whether this means protecting our customers or protecting the environment. And these things have been important to us for a long time. This feeling of responsibility and our unrelenting enthusiasm for perfecting the car are reasons why we believe that we will continue to be flexible.